this is a watch I was not expecting to buy. I got sent sales emails by the dozen over the weekend from numerous sellers, numerous dealers about their Father's Day specials. But I was at a loose end, so I just had a quick look through what was on offer on their site. So, and this popped up. It's an SPB121, a Seiko Alpinist. It's not all that it seems. This one was being offered for sale because it was an ex-display model and it was described as having scratches on the side and on the crown. I did send an email query to the seller asking if they could provide some photographs just to gauge how much, whether it was serious damage or whether it was light, or get just an idea of what they were talking about. I did follow that up with a phone call the following day. I spoke to somebody on the phone. They said they were having trouble in their light box of getting the marks to show, which is fair enough. I can imagine being polished stainless steel, it's going to be difficult to see it. So I had a discussion with them over the phone. I made an offer that was forwarded to the sales office, and they contacted me shortly after, accepted the offer that I made. So I paid a lot less for this, a lot less. So in the UK the retail price is £650 sterling. That equates to over $900. So if the Americans pick themselves up off the floor, that's the sort of price advantage that you have in the USA. The watch came the day after, which was Wednesday. I examined it. The scratches on the side and on the crown were really superficial. So I've got some polishing cloths that I use, and within 5 minutes every mark was gone, and that's without a lot of effort. They were just light marks. It's obviously an ex-display one, but I'm not too fussed about that. It's not really a watch that I would wear, I don't think. I've seen them and I thought it quite appeals to me, mainly because I'm kind of drawn to watches that look different. There's so many Rolex-alike watches out and about, the diver watches. It's kind of a glut of them, so anything that stands out, I'm quite happy with. I don't mean over, some of the below the precisionist movements, they're so busy on the dial that doesn't appeal to me. And some of the aviate watches are kind of busy for me, although I do appreciate the design cues that they've taken with that. They aviate do a watch, an engineer I think, which I was quite interested in, I quite liked. But anyway, getting back to this one, is a Seiko SPB121. It's got skeletonized cathedral hands. It weighs 83 grams. The lug to lug size is 47mm, so it will fit down to a smaller wrist. The lug width is 20mm, so if you want to, I've seen one on a metal bracelet, it looked fantastic. Diameter of 39.5, so it's compact but not too small, something I could easily wear. The thickness is 13mm without the Cyclops, which I'll mention in a moment, about 13.3, 13.4 with the Cyclops. 200 meters water resistance, so I suppose that's kind of where some of your money's going. It's got a 6R35 movement in it, which has got a 70-hour power reserve. I haven't tested that because I haven't had it long enough, so I haven't worn it either. So I've got to be honest, I'm getting to the point where I'd like to keep it, but I know that I can make a bit of money if I sell it. It's a difficult thing. It's kind of growing on me. It's got a sapphire crystal as well with AR. So yeah, it's part of the Prospex line now, the earlier model before this that was discontinued I think in 2018. This has obviously been, it's got some upgrades, but the earlier model was also a lot cheaper. Yeah, it's got a calfskin strap. It's obviously stainless steel. It's got brushing on the top and polishing to the sides. I'll show you the sides in a moment. I'll probably have to change out the lens at the moment because I've got a kind of macro thing on there at the moment. It's got a screw down crown and it's got the compass bezel on it. Compass bezel does float around a bit. It's not a precision thing, but I think you'd be paying in the thousands for something that was precision bezel like that, a compressor style. My RLG Atlanticus is exactly the same. The bezel kind of floats around. I know the first batch of RLG Atlanticus watches had a terrible bezel, and they were much improved. The one I got was bought second hand. It was purchased in only January this year, I think. So yeah, it does. I'll try and demonstrate if the camera will stay focused. If you look at the right crown, it's too light to turn, I think, in my opinion. My RLG Atlanticus is much firmer to turn. So, but yeah, it just floats around a little bit. If you look at the bottom there, you can probably see it a lot better. So, but it is a nice looking watch. I quite like the green and the gold. It's an unusual combination. So I'll just show you the watch back. So a bit of a decorated balance on there. Oh, sorry, pendulum. So yeah, polished on the sides. This is the side that had superficial marks on it. It's a nice case shape with downturned lugs. It does fit nice on the wrist. I will pop it on in a moment. Yeah, the Cyclops. I've had watches before. I've had a couple of watches with Cyclops. I've got to say this is the most effective one I've had. It's not too proud off the glass. You see that? But it does. I'm old, so I need all the help I can get. Yeah, and you can see on the crown there, all polished out perfectly. There's no marks. So I've got a full guarantee with it from the date of purchase, which I've got. It's got a stamp warranty card. Yeah. Do I go for the money or do I keep it? The biggest thing is it a style of watch that I can get away with wearing? I'm coming to the end of my, I'm a tradesman, so I'm coming to the end of my working life if I'm not at the end of it already. Physical labour seems to disagree with me a lot more now I'm old. Yeah, I would like to keep it, but do I go for the money? Yeah, the strap is good. I mean, why Seiko can't produce a strap that's at least this quality on some of their watches, some of their, you know, the Seiko 5s. Why not? Why can't they do that? I'm going to change the lens out because I'm having trouble focusing now, so I won't be a moment. Right, hopefully you'll be able to see a bit better now. So yeah, I don't know, what do you think? What do you think of the watch? I know they do it in a range of colours. Quite like the weight one, but as I said, I'm old, so I need a bit of contrast between the hands and the watch face, so I can easily glance at it without my glasses on and be able to read the time. So there you go, Seiko calfskin, and it is nice and supple straight out of the box. It's got a nice buckle on it, machined. It's got the signed clasp. Yeah, I'm just going to pop up my wrist so you can see what it's like. I'm going to do the buckle up. I've got a 7.5 inch wrist, so kind of see that's I'll get that on there. Yeah, I'd get away with that easily. Yeah, an unexpected purchase. Keep it quiet, I think. Hide the bank statement when it comes. Yeah, I could easily make a bit of money flogging or punting this straight out. I'd be honest, if I did list it, I'd say how I came to purchase it. Yeah, but polished up lovely. Right, that's it for now. I bought some studio lights as well, by the way, so I hope that has made a difference and kind of shows the detail up a bit more. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Just thought I'd try and do a bit of a loom shot at the end. Obviously not a dive or anything, but it has got some loom on it. Try and reach over and get the lights. There we go. Give it a little squirt with that. There you go. So not bad. I'm in a. It's not totally dark in this room, so to be honest, it's probably better than the SRPG that I bought. With any, I suppose the £600 watch should be, shouldn't it? Anyway, see you later.